Anything left, Jay? Not an hour we've had. So we did give you a little sneak peek at this big treat. We are talking millions of years old, I think it's fair to say, in many cases for amber.
This is amber, and amber is one of those things, just so you know, real amber. This isn't copal, right? This is in this case.
Copal would be?
Copal is amber, but it's, okay, copal is like 3 to 5 million years old. This is, in this case, this is Ukrainian amber. This is carbon dated 30 to 50 million years old.
That's all.
Now, I know, what's 20 million years, between friends, right?
Yeah, right.
But the reason I say 30 to 50 million, each amber deposit that you would go to be totally accurate, you would have to have that carbon dated, and to be honest with you, it's just not worth it. But this is estimated, this deposit there, is from the time period 30 to 50 million years old. You got this beautiful Azure Peaks turquoise, and only the high-end select material. Look at that, that's not dyed, that's not radiated, that's not enhanced. That's the real deal, guys. Do you see this on Igor? Do you see, like, you can actually, you see the amber, but the turquoise is literally like two little flashlights talking to you, saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. I love these big cylinder beads like this. And again, this is all cut from the amber rough. This particular Ukrainian amber, I found about 3.5 years ago is when we started doing the deal with them and started working with them. Amber is something in the last 5 years has probably gone up 5 times in value.
Because we've seen less and less, haven't we?
You see a lot. You know what? Well, think about it. If you've been a shopper on this network for any length of time, a few years back, they had somebody who came and did amber shows. Remember that?
Yeah, of course.
The whole hours and nothing but amber.
We'd have at least 4 hours on the day.
Okay, but you don't,
of all amber.
Right, but you don't see that anymore. You know why?
I haven't seen it in years.
Can't get it. They can't get the rough material.
Isn't that interesting?
And the rough material, even if they can get the rough material because the cost of it went up so much, the only reason I can do this and do it for the values that you're seeing here, guys, is because of the connection that I have through a friend of mine that has the amber connections that were established 40 years ago. This isn't something, it's highly controlled, and a lot of it's controlled by the government. And it's not something you can just get in, but we're buying direct, but I buy a container at a time. So if you don't have, I'm not gonna tell you how much money that is, but let's just put it this.
That can't be.
Let me just
an everyday
put it this way. Yeah, this isn't something
splurge.
Yeah. When we get the container, when the check's written, you can, if I had to, I don't have to write the check. I don't do that part of it. But if I did, it'd be so shaky you couldn't see it, because every time that we buy amber, I just go, oh, you got to be kidding me. But we do the same thing. We get it. You have to take it. Now on the amber, we have to take the run. So that's why we get, the wide variety of colors. You just can't be specific. But this material, to tell you the truth, just the material alone, honestly, if you went to just try to buy this as another manufacturer, you'd probably have to pay 3 to 4 times what we pay just for the material. So that would reflect in the cost of your design also.
We are really busy, they're telling us. So express ordering, you can download the HSN app, hsn.com. I don't want you to miss out on this beautiful,
you know what I love with this? I mean, and here's the cool thing about amber, right? And this is the real deal, okay? What's really cool about this, especially if you're like me and you have neck problems,